Hey guys, this is Sorrow Gamer and Unborn.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, man. So everybody keeps jumping the ship on the Xbox One on how it's now better since the DRM is removed. What is your opinion on that, my man?
It's bullshit.
You think it's bullshit?
It's bullshit.
Why?
Because they just can't switch back and revert back to what they said.
So
they just can't do that. It's just because they were losing pre-order sales.
So
it's bullshit. They can take that shit back where they got it from, so they can deal with that.
So there also been some rumors going around on like the same disc. You said like family members can't play the same disc on the same console. Certain limited also that Microsoft might actually end up bringing the DRM back in the future.
That's exactly what they're going to do. That's exactly what I said. People jump ship. Oh, now it's better. Not really. It's still not better.
It's rumor going back and forth. It's possible.
It's possible. It's still a piece of shit.
To me personally, many people keep saying, "Oh, but Xbox One got Titanfall." Technically, that's on PC.
So
and then many people
exclusive.
It's not exclusive, no.
Right.
Console wise, yes. Overall wise, no.
Right.
And then everybody's talking about that. What's that war game? Rise.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It looks really good, but that's what people are not understanding, right? People are not understanding that Sony did not drop all their games at E3. Sony is going to drop someone at what's it called, Gamescom.
Yep.
What's that? That's like the E3 of Europe. They're going to drop someone at the GameStop Expo, if I'm correct. They're going to drop this another conference in September. Sony already announced that we're going to drop some more exclusives for you guys in months, but they did not showcase everything like Microsoft did at E3. Microsoft threw everything on the table. They was like, look, here we go right here. This is what I'm going to give you.
Right. I have to admit, though, I mean, Xbox still had the better E3 conference.
Yes, it did. Don't get me wrong.
Still had, and if they didn't do that dumb stuff, PlayStation would have lost.
Don't get me wrong. It had a better conference because they showed game trailers. They showed gameplay.
Yeah, they showed game footage,
yeah, that's understandable. If PlayStation would have went out the woodwork, showed real footage of Killzone, they showed real footage of Infamous, but they showed real out gameplay.
It's too short. It's like 5 seconds.
What was it, Beyond Two Souls?
Right.
Real gameplay footage of Beyond Two Souls. And they showed
for a couple seconds.
That's what I'm saying. They showed things like Knack.
For a couple seconds.
Like Knack.
For a couple seconds.
It wasn't too interesting.
For a couple seconds. And if it wasn't for that little ending where it's like, oh, you can play your games and you don't need internet and all that garbage.
Yes,
they would have lost the conference.
And Microsoft.
To me, they still lost. And Microsoft is still garbage, though.
Yeah, Microsoft retaliated in their own way, saying, "Look, we reversed the DRM like a slap in Sony's face."
But the thing is,
then Sony's coming back at them like, "Look, you don't understand. You might remove your DRM, but hands down, you still have to use the Kinect camera just to play the game. You don't have to.
You still have to actually
hook up to the internet on day one.
So it's like if someone doesn't have internet, they still can't.
And then that is not only. Also mentioning, you know how that PS3 update bricked systems? That is not mentioning when people try to do that update how many systems is going to mess up.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
Is not.
It's still garbage. Don't jump ship, Microsoft fanboys. Don't jump ship.
The way I see it, I see failure just imminent to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah,
I see something's going to go wrong with that update. Then
they're still supporting it though. They're still supporting it. They're trying to make people feel guilty by saying that now such and such now you can't use cloud as good as you could now, something of that nature. Yeah,
but then the thing that I like so much about Sony, although that conference was BS, is this. You ready? It's all about the gamers. When they showed that interface right there, they showed that interface of you switching, watching TV, of you doing Fantasy League, or you watching ESPN. No, they showed the person playing the game, going to his friend's profile page, watch him play that same game on how to beat it, went back in a three-way chat while the girl was somewhere else on her cell phone chatting with these guys. Then she says, "Oh, I want to download that game. Let me buy it right now." Click it on a phone, downloads the game, get home, jumps in the clan.
God damn.
Everything is just intense about that one little interface. It's the truth, though.
Okay.
That's true. And that's how it is.
Just that, like I said before all this, I said it in our last video, that's the best feature I've seen of next-gen systems is, being able to download the game almost instantly and play it while you're downloading and control your system from afar with your phone and your tablet and stuff like that. That's the best
And like,
next-gen feature.
it is, and you know, like I said, it's pretty cool because if you have the PlayStation Eye, if I'm correct, you can do like video cross check. I believe it's possible. But either way, you can still do cross game chat. But the cool feature is, like, the thing that got me is this: that me and him could be playing Killzone. I could be stuck on a certain level, and say, "Man, I need help."
Right.
You can say, "Okay, I'll help you out." You can go on my profile, do a live stream of what I'm doing, and watch it, and say, "You're doing it wrong. This is what you're supposed to do."
Yep, instantly.
Yeah, or you can say, "Okay, well, I'll put a video up."
And this is where I believe the RAM comes into play, where the RAM is better than the Xbox One RAM.
Yeah,
this stuff is going to be clean, smooth, fast.
The main difference between DDR3 and GDDR5 is, I think the GDDR5, its graphics is included. Instead of not a separate chip, its graphics is included. And what makes it even better is that it have
more utilized.
Utilized. So when you do things, so developers and stuff can use it for more graphics. So basically,
even though the Xbox One is going to be like this multitasking cable box, you know, the PS4 is still going to have better multitasking.
Yep,
and then smoother.
And then a developer
faster, probably.
A developer made a good point. A developer said that basically, when it comes to exclusives, Sony has an advantage. Because most 9 out of 10, all Sony exclusives are going to be 1080p 60 frames because of the GDDR5. So that gives it an advantage right there. And if you look at my 60-second video on why Xbox One failed, that's the reason.
That is why, because you can't just go back on your word. It's almost like kissing ass. That's what it is. It's kissing butt.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. They're just going to go back and switch it. You know, they're talking like trash. They're basically telling the customers, like, hey, you're dumb. Buy it anyway. Just buy our system.
This is what people are not picking up on. You ready? Check this out. Xbox Live is $60, right?
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus is $49.99. Now I promise you guys.
Is it?
Yeah. That's for the year subscription. Now I promise you guys, when it comes to those cable features, there's going to be additional charge.
That's true.
There's going to be additional charge. So you're probably going to end up looking from $60 to $90 for Xbox Live. And now you notice they did not release nothing about Xbox Live at all. Right. No price, no nothing.
Well, they did say that they transfer their points and everything.
Yeah, that's all. Points to money.
Yeah.
But then, how do you think people are going to react when they buy the Xbox and they say the new Live is $90?
But it's just Microsoft tried to do so much with the system. They try to restrict used games, make you pay for used games. They try to make you have to be on the internet. They try to make the system can't work without the cameras. It's so they try to like take over the world here.
Right? Are you gonna get the PlayStation Eye?
Probably not
For the PS4.
I mean, I'll get it.
I'm gonna get it because it's cool. I'm gonna try to get the little stand.
If there has any good features, I'll get it. But Microsoft is trying to literally take over. Like, how much bad stuff can you fit in the one system?
Lots.
Like they tried to fit all this bad stuff into one system, like the used games, the everything. It's like, what are they doing with that system? That's why they canceled it. They should have canceled it a long time ago. Like, it's just too much. Too much for the world. It's like people were baffled. Like, no one's gonna buy it.
But the universe.
And a lot of people say maybe in the future. Not even in the future.
Probably 2020.
No, probably 2000. Never. Not even in the future.
You sure?
Not in the future.
You wouldn't even buy it.
Not in the future.
If Microsoft probably say this thing's $10.
I'll buy a Wii U.
Wow.
I said it. I will buy a Wii U. That's not even next gen. It's not.
You might as well buy a Wii for all that.
I would buy a PS3. I would buy a Wii U before I pay for the used game. I'm not checking in 24 hours.
You don't have to do that no more, though.
No, I'm saying, you know, in the future they said that most likely everyone's going to be doing this. You know?
Well, I guess we'll see, guys. But please subscribe below, comment. Please like this video. Tell us what you think. Follow us on Google Plus and Twitter. This guy right here is pretty violent. You see how much he hates the...
Don't do it, Microsoft.
You hate it that much? Wow.
Don't do it. Ass kisses.
What? This is violence. That's just violence, man.
Don't do it.
You know what? Let me see if I can bring that article up real quick, so I can show everybody what they that it might not be over.
Don't do it.
Ass kissers. That's what Microsoft fanboys are.
That's what it is. Let's end this video.
That's kind of.
Let's go to commercial break.
That's kind of violent, man.
Let's go to commercial break.
Go to commercial break. Here you go. So check this out, guys. Read that. Read right there. Microsoft vision of a digital future is delayed, but still alive.
Why?
And that's how we end it.